Again, a bad block. Again, the bad block. How does he even get this bad of a block? How does one even figure out how to block that bad? Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. We have a fun story for tonight. Well, first of all, it's vampires. Everybody likes vampires. And the way we got to this deck is we have to give a big shout out to our good absolute friend of the channel. Easy to say that. Quarantine Capricorn, aka Capricorn on YouTube, Capricorn MTG, and on Twitch. I'm going to put those links in the description. We were struggling. We were doing some different stuff in ranked. Capricorn came and raided our stream on Twitch. And he said, bro, you got to try this new Vampires I just made. I want you to check it out. I want you to play. It's going to dominate. I said, oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see if he's really about this. And whoa, we got in there and we made this vampire. And it was true. We dominated. We put the hurt on people. Mardu Vampires by Quarantine Capricorn. I want you to check out his video. I want you to check out his channel and his Twitch. It's all going to be right down there. And I want you to do something for me, too, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press the like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. That's just gonna happen. You'll be attacked by the YouTube werewolf by not liking and subscribing to the channel. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. You can watch this live and in person and see a raid from Capra himself, who I call the Capra Demon. Yeah, you can see us brew stuff and do stuff in person, also on YouTube. If you want to hit that bell, we go live on YouTube as well, pretty much every night. Join us on, check out our Discord community. Love to have you there. We're hanging out, we're talking, sharing decks, posting memes, all that good stuff. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are down below in my AetherHub. So that's what we have today. We're going to check out this Mardu Vampire. It's very useful with the unique twist of Agatha's Soul Cauldron. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So what are we talking about when we talk about vampires? We want to go aggro, we want to go tricky, we want to go a janky combo. Cutthroat Contender, you're saying, this common from Standard really didn't get its 2. A 1/1, you pay 1 life, gets +1 to the end of turn. Yeah, that's mediocre. That's just okay. But it's good. We put down a vampire, it's good. It hasn't really got its due. What's interesting about this is we're going to give everybody that ability to increase their power and toughness. I mean, their power by paying 1 life. Not just him. And we're going to use the Soul Cauldron to do it. We can use the Soul Cauldron for a lot of stuff. Ichor Drinker. I want Mommy. I want Ichor. I want to be held. 1 black mana, 1/1 lifelink vampire. Fantastic. Can come back as a pod, an incubator pod, and come in as a 2/2 through the incubation too, so a little bit of afterlife for it. And a 1/1 vampire, 1-drop, lifelink. Always solid. Falcon Wreath, Pit Fighter. Now, this is a good one too. We want to go fast here. I don't often use this one, and I don't ever use its ability. Occasionally, when we discard and sacrifice, that's fine if we really need the cards, but I mostly use it for that aggro, that 1 red and 2/1, that really, really aggressive, biting, attacking that it has. Voltaire and Epicure, do I have to even tell you why this is a good card? This still sees play in mono-red standard decks. Why? Because it's a 1/1 vampire on the board for 1 red and a ping of damage, and a blood token either for more card draw or for sacrifice. Either one, just a solid card, absolutely. It's not always in meta mono red, but you will absolutely see this in red mono red decks, meta mono red decks. It's that good as a common vampire. Dusk Legion Duelist. This reminds me of the fact that this deck is only ever going to get better in a month when we return to Ixalan, because clearly this is one of the Conquistador vampires from Ixalan that we got a join here. Yeah, it even says we sailed to Ixalan, a guiding promise, the age of ever-flowing blood. No machine will take it from us, so this was the invasion of Ixalan. A vampire pirate is fighting. 1 white and 1. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters, I put on Dusk Legion Duelist, draw a card. It only triggers once each turn. We are going to be able to put in 1/1 counters and draw those extra cards, which is going to be important to keep the flow of cards moving in this one. I have also added a Vran because a lot of vampires die in this deck, and that little extra gain and drain. You could add 2 of them if you want, if you don't have somebody that you want to add on the back end there. You could add 2 of them if you wanted to take something out. I've added 1 for my tastes, but it's certainly, I know people are going to be like, why no Vran? Why no Vran? I know you're sacrificing. That's going to gain and drain. Yes, he's in there. You could add more. I put 1. He could probably fit 2 in there if you wanted to. If you want to even lose like a Falcon Wreath and do a 2 Vran, sure, why not? That's fine too. Bloodtide Harvester, this was a meta card for the longest time in Grixis. It's still very good in Rakdos. I mean, you're talking about a Rakdos drop, 1 red, 1 black, 3/2. That's a pretty powerful creature. You get a blood token when it gets created. Then you can sacrifice it and get -X to somebody, where it's twice the number of blood tokens between the Bloodtide and the Voldaren. That's pretty solid. You're going to have a decent amount of blood tokens to hit removal and just a lot of power up front, which is important. Vampire Socialite. Love it. 1 red, 1 black, 2/2 menace. Then we get into a great opportunity here. Whenever Vampire Socialite enters the battlefield, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on each other vampire you control. As long as an opponent lost life this turn, each other vampire you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Yeah, so if they've lost life, not even if they took damage, if they lost life or took damage, either one, every vampire you play. So you can do something like attack or even hit him first with the Voldaren, and then everyone comes in with a 1/1, and then they come in with a 1/1 if you have more power. Now, this is kind of the key. Here's the crux. Here's the kicker. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. This is the Eldraine enchantment to this one. Enhancement. See how that slip right there? That's a vampire slip. So we're making vampire soup. 2 mana legendary artifact, can only have 1 of them out. You could go 3. I'm not mad at you if you go 3. I feel like it may be a little overkill, but 3 is good. You may spend mana as though it were any mana of color, to activate creatures you control. Creatures you control get +1 counters on them, have all activated abilities exiled. So what you want to do is you tap it, exile a creature. When a creature is exiled this way, you put a 1/1 counter on one of them, on somebody, and then creatures you control with a 1/1 counter have the abilities of the exiled. So what you can do is you can lose a Cutthroat Contender and then exile it from the graveyard if it gets killed, and you kind of want it to get killed, and then add that ability to sacrifice life on every other vampire that has a +1/+1 counter, if you're going to add +1/+1 counters to all the vampires. How do you do that? Vampire Socialite's a good way. That's not a good way. Agatha's does it directly each turn with a tap. You could, by exiling creatures. You can even steal your opponent's exiled creatures. So that's really good as well. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to show you the better, even bigger combos we can do with that as well. Markov Baron. Fantastic here. If you need to discard a card, by the way, he does have Madness. So you can actually discard him in any kind of thing if you want to use like blood tokens. To discard a card and then draw a card. You can cast him for his Madness cost. Convoke, which means you can get him out. You can actually get him out turn 2. Believe it or not, he's a turn 2 drop. You play Cutthroat Contender and then a second mana on your second turn. Markov Baron is out. Turn 3, even more vampires are out. There's a very, very big aggressive squad at that point. He's doing great stuff. Vampire Noble, +1/+1, and he's a lord. +1/+1. Other vampires you control get +1/+1 across the board. Not counters, but just a boost up right there. Voldaren Thrillseeker, I can't tell you how many games this card has won me. If you're not on the Voldaren Thrillseeker game, you are missing out. This is another one. You could even do 4 of this. I'm not even mad if you do 4 of this. 1 red and 2, 1/1, back up 2, and 1, sacrifice this creature. By the way, that's 1 and not tap, so you can do it immediately. Sacrifice this creature, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So when it comes in, some other creature gets 1/1, and remember, any creature that has 1/1 gets all the abilities of Soul Cauldron, then can sacrifice itself to explode for its power. So we can jack up somebody like a Bloodtide Harvester, and then explode it and do direct damage to face here. I have won so many games like that in aggro, Gruul, I've done it in Rakdos, Mono Red. It is a brutal card, and what is enhanced by this is after you sacrifice that creature, if Voldaren Thrillseeker ends in the graveyard, guess what? Cook him in the stew. Then anybody with a +1 can automatically sacrifice themselves. You can get so many 1/1 vampires on the board, destroy a Thrillseeker, and then turn it into soup. Then every single vampire on the board automatically has the ability to explode itself. And then you don't even need to attack. You can just pay 1/1/1/1/1 and explode every single vampire. If they need more power to do damage, then you pay 1 life to even do more damage. Pay life, pay life, pay life. All of their powers go up. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. And then Exploding Vampires wins the game. Literally, Exploding Vampires wins the game. Great combo plays here. It worked fantastic. We're going to try it in unranked and then in ranked. Then, of course, we have Edgar, Charm Groom, 1 black and white. 2, 4, 4 other vampires you control get +1/+1. And then, of course, when it dies, return target... return it to the battlefield, transform into the Coffin. That will create a 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink every upkeep. You put a counter on it, then 3 or more, he turns back into Edgar. So if he dies, he just becomes Coffin. The only way is to exile him. Great for if you need extra cards from Falcon Wreath, Pit Fighter. We do have the ability to sacrifice Edgar to start making those 1/1 tokens in case you need the lifelink, or if you don't want that. So that is a fantastic ability right there. 1 Swamp, 1 Takanumas, 1 Caves of Koilos. All these, I mean, it's going to require a little bit of flexibility with your lands and stuff like that. You are going to need a lot of them. I would definitely recommend Restless Bivouac. I would also recommend any other of the creature lands. I forgot to add those. I was playing with them, and for some reason, I reverted. So, yeah, if you wanted to do like a Restless Fortress, I'm not mad about that. Instead of one of these other ones that we have, you could get rid of Black Leaf Cliffs and put in a Restless Fortress there. Manland's very useful for this one because a lot of times we do need to put it in there. Black Leaves, Secluded Courtyard, name Vampire, everything is a vampire, it'll work. And Voldaren Estate is not bad. If you don't want 4 of them, I get that. You could go down 1 and do it that way. That's fine too, to make a little tweaks there. But yeah, Secluded Courtyard, Vampire, and Voldaren Estate, pay 1, you get the blood tokens and all that. So I call it Chupacabras because it's Capra demons and they're vampires, so they suck. Very similar to Chupacabra. You're welcome for that wonderful pun. 1.9 average with 20 lands. That's cutting it real low. If you want to do 21 lands, you certainly can. We don't need much to do this. 38 creatures. This is all creatures, guys. 38 creatures and artifacts. Very different. Although, in case your addiction is very high like me, oh, by the way, heavy on black, a little on red, and just a smattering of white. In case your addiction is very hard on me, you can, of course, put some destruction in it on the back end. In case you need it in that best of 1 framework right there, I don't mind. I mean, I'm not mad at you for saying put a Destroy Evil, put a Cut Down, put something like that. You can put whatever smattering of, removal that you may possibly need. Do you 100% need it? It's hard to say. Again, you could just kind of swap out some of these. You have a lot of options right here. We're kind of not trying to interact too much. We're really just trying to get our combo and then get out of there. Again, you may want to swap out Falcon Wreath for more Vrand, whatever you need right there. That's what we're doing with Vampy Bamps. I know you want to see it on Horizontal. Team Horizontal, rise up. There you go. So maybe you could consider one of these removals. I don't really care. I think probably maybe the most useful might be Destroy Evil because it does get rid of enchantments as well. Yeah, and I mean, we're pretty aggro, so we don't need Cut Down too much. But anyways, we are trying to run it spellless, only creatures. If you want to throw them in the sideboard, that's your choice. That is the horizontal, the horizontal view right there. Heavy on the 1s, heavy on the 2s, only a little bit of 3, a little bit of 4, and that's it. Edgar's are only 4 drop right there. We're really going fast with these Vampy Bampies. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I absolutely have to check out Quarantine Capricorn on Twitch and Capricorn MTG on YouTube. All those links will be down there. Check them out. Leave them a comment. Tell them Jay sent you. Here you go. We're going to get into the game. Oop, I was almost playing. Oh, what was I playing earlier? I was playing some Knights. We're going to see that coming up. So subscribe if you want to see Knights. That'll be soon. So we're going to go into the play first just to see how she flies. And then we will get into ranked as well. Here we go, boys. Okay. We haven't crashed tonight, which is also impressive. Why would you speak that? If you can get Socialite after turn 2... If I can get Socialite on turn 2 after swing... Secluded Courtyard. Vampire. So, swing and then... Socialite? What evil did I speak? Okay, let's do that. Boom. Oh, we haven't crashed. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nice. Okay, let's do that. He killed the one that's gonna... No, he didn't kill the one that's gonna charge up, so let's do that. He's ramping here. Okay. Is he gonna attack? Okay. Should I attack? That's the question. Full swing? Okay. Whoop. Fuck that up. Garenberg Express. I don't know why he walked blocked like that. Going in. I mean, it's one less blocker I have to deal with. I think we start here. Yep. There we go. All right, good win. Bye, Felicia. Absolutely. Get in the habit of playing out your 1-drops and using them to convoke the Baron. Not a bad idea. Okay. I mean, if I have mana for the Baron, right? They can convoke even if they have summoning sickness. I know, that's the one good thing. Enlist, that's the one bad thing about Enlist. They did it fucking wrong. Okay, so really Vampire Swarm is what this is. It's just really swarming. Future. Future. Put down Agatha's Soul Cauldron. What? Okay. Ruby, Darling Tracker, very nice. Rowan fell, he's gonna swing in. Cutie kitty, how you doing? The cutiest kitty you ever saw. Let's do that. Thrill Seeker in the morning. Well, bango. Good combo there, by the way. Good combo. I could sacrifice it to deal power, but eh. Korean Beast Caller, not bad. Let's do that. Why would you let me hit? I'm gonna blow. The vamp said, let me smash. You have lethal just by stacking. Hey, Cookies, thank you so much for coming. What's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen right here? Could he explode me for 1,000,000 damage? I don't know. Why not block? I don't know what that guy was thinking. Not bad. Non-creature, non-land, you're going to be out of luck there, buddy. Okay, we're going to go there. Okay. Do that. We'll do another contender. I don't think I want to convoke. With that much removal locked in, I don't think I want to convoke him yet. I think we want to draw out some of this kill. Because he's playing mono black. So we might as well. I mean, I know he's delaying. I know he's got a clutch kill card. We have a bunch of them, but still. All right, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so we can do Voldaren Estate, mark out Baron, put it down, and we can swing. And if he blocks, I'll add, and then he'll get hit. He's going to go in. He's going to gain a little bit of life here. But it's pretty bad for the back end. Let's drop that. Probably gonna play removal. Yeah, sacrifice. Non-token creature for sure. That one. Bumpin' up. Bumpin' up, bumpin' up. Zeldressy the Apocalypse here. Voldaren Thrillseeker on that one. Again, a bad block. Again, the bad block. How does he even get this bad of a block? How does one even figure out how to block that bad? Not bad, Capra. Not bad, I gotta say. These aren't even Capra demons. He played Sheldred. I played Sheldred. It's a win. So we're gonna call it Capra Vampas. No, no, no. I got even better. I got one even better. Chupa Capras. Ah. Yeah, that's pretty good. By the way, Capra means goat. That's where Capricorn comes from. Cabra. Okay, I mean, secluded, do vampire, we'll do epicure to open with. Pit fighter. Stogie, sorry. Nice rolling on the R's. Harvester. Baron. Nice. We do vamps. I think we gotta go Edgar here, right? That's a good choice, man. Boom, boom. Pretty sure he's going to be dead off of the Voldaren. Lord Skitter. No, that ain't going to cut it. Damn, this is a fucking vampire hack right here, man. This shit ain't fucking no joke. You weren't kidding, man. You weren't fucking kidding. This dude is fucked. That dude was fucked. Nice. Nice. I think that's 4 in a row right there. By the way, let me pull up my AetherHub. Wasn't keeping track, so let me pull up my AetherHub again. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Cauldron turns all your creatures into thrill seekers, harvesters. Hey, what's up, Robert Grant Carey? How you doing, man? Okay, let's do vampire. Let's put down Ichor Drinker. Okay, we are really short on mana here, boys. Vampire will do Socialite. Exile. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. We might be in trouble. Well, okay, hold on. Contender. Bloodtide Harvester. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Okay. That's bad. Going in with that, with that, with that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think we're in trouble here, boys. We may be in trouble. Falcon Wrath. Falcon Wrath. Put it down. Boof, boof. No. That's a tough one right there. Okay, so what if we did that and that? Okay, let's hold it. Let's hold it. No attacks. End turn. Skrell's Hive. Everybody has lifelink now, which is an issue. Hey, Mojo Rogue! Didn't even notice you there. I'm playing these vamps. Mojo Rogue throwing his mojo bones. Big shout out to the Rogue. He's not swinging. Interesting. He said, "I'm not doing it." Murex. Should have dished the land for a blood. Yeah, probably. No, I'm not writing an essay. Sorry about that typing. That. Been playing tokens, working on an Esper Self-Mill Astronaut, how to flood J Villain style. Yeah, that is a good way to flood J Villain style. Okay, so he's gonna have a shitload of life here. We'll block that with that. We'll block that with that, and we'll block that with that. All right, now we're definitely gonna sell. Do we want to do something here? I don't feel like we can do anything. Okay. TX Twister, how you doing, man? Mojo, what were you running tonight, Mojo Bones? 20 more Epicures and you got him. Exactly, man. 29 more Epicures. $29 more Epicures. Double striking. Fuck me, man. Alright. Oh, shit. That. Yeah, we're pretty fucked here. What's worse than a Texas tornado? That's all I need to know from you. We're fucked with that. Oh, wow. Look at the flooding. Here we go with the flooding, boys. Yeah, GG. GG. Yeah, I only needed 38 more Voldarans. That's alright. All right. Not bad. There's the Soul Cauldron. Maybe I do need to add another Soul Cauldron. Boom. Okay, I'm learning order operations. I'm learning how to play cards. I'm learning how to play Magic cards. Let's go in. Let's see what he wants to do here. Probably a knockback. Probably that Whalmer. Probably that big Whalmer. Alright, so he's gonna have a little guy pop out there. Restless Bivy. Let's do that. I think we gotta swap one of these out. Exile target creature. Oh, wow. Wow, you like that, boys? And the Depop. You know you gotta run the Depop. Naturally. Can't let people have cards. Worst thing that could happen. Agatha Soul Cauldron. Damn.
Faced with tragedy, even observers. Who's that handsome devil?
Damn. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's do that. Okay. All right, let's do that. Activate that ability. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. We make that guy. Push that guy into that guy. Well, he's ramping. To what? We'll never know. Okay, Voldarin. Put it on himself. Boom. Activate. Boom. Graveyard. Let's go in on him. Okay. Exile, sacrifice this creature. Let's do that. Fucking hell. Alright, let's swap that out. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh man. Bivouac. Alright, let's do that. Darren. Let's do that. Alright. Hit. And then I figured it out, man. I was getting there. Okay. Alright. Listen, man. Listen, I know you're having a heart attack, Capricorn. You're normally a very calm, reserved type of guy. I know you're having a heart attack, but the little hamster wheel in my head was spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Oh, it was getting there. I was getting there one way or the other. I was getting around to it. All right, not bad at all. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got time for one more. Let's see if we can sweep them up here. Let's see if we can slop them up. One more for the road. That is what I say, isn't it? I go first. Okay. Urama. I like when I go first here, too. That's pretty good. Umana faces Kakazan. You don't mind me playing this, right, Capra? If I make a video out of this, you're not gonna feel slighted. You're gonna feel slighted. Okay. Vampires playing vampires. I always like to ask. Let's see, he's going to play some sort of burn here. Charming Scourger, the bird of Derringer. Oh, you know it. I always shout him out. I don't know. This is pretty good as it is. It's hard to say. This one could be better in some kind of way. That's a tough call to say that we can do here. This is a tough call to say, oh yeah, this can be way better if we just do X, Y, or Z. The life gain is huge. That's a big part of this. Like, that is yeah, look at that. Just didn't have it. The life gain is really, really snazzy. Like, the amount you can pump up and gain back on the back end there. So, very good. We got to the wall of fire. I'm hesitant to get past the wall of fire right now. I'm hesitant to go for it. Because that's always where I get fucked, and I went on a pretty good streak here, and I want to preserve that streak. Yeah, so think we'll leave it right there. I think this is probably going to be tomorrow's video. We started with pigs. We ended up with vampires. As most things do. That is the natural progression of things. To start with pigs, and then you end up with vampires. That is generally how things go. You know, so just do pigs tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, guys. Well, thank you to special guest Capra Demon. We will definitely. I'll probably use Shakedown Breakdown tomorrow because my voice is already starting to give out. If you don't know Capra Demon, now you know. Let me give you the shout out again. Oh yeah, it's shocking that I missed it. I generally look at pretty much all your decks. I always like them, even if I don't have time to watch them right then and there. I always look at them. I usually leave a comment, a crazy weird comment, and I always like. So it's shocking that I missed this one. So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.